Good morning, students. Today we will read the third chapter of the Footprints Without Feet book, that is, The Midnight Visitor. This chapter is written by Robert Arthur. So, we will read about the writer. Robert Arthur was a writer of speculative fiction known for his work with the Mysterious Traveler radio series and for writing the Three Investigators in series of young adult novels. Arthur was honored twice by the Mystery Writers of America with an Edgar Award for Best Radio Drama. He also wrote scripts for television such as The Twilight Zone and Alfred Hitchcock's TV show. Characters. So there are three characters in the story. So first is Oswald. He is a different kind of secret agent. Generally, secret agents that are described in detective books and shown in films are very smart and gun friendly. Wine and dark dyed beauties are associated with them. However, Oswald does not present such a romantic picture. Max. Max is a secret agent and a rival and enemy of Oswald. Fowler. Fowler is a young and romantic writer. He wants to write a book on detectives. Introduction of the lesson. Oswald, a secret agent, is expecting a very important report. Another secret agent, Max, threatens him with a pistol and demanding the report. Does Oswald outwit him? The story is about a secret agent, Oswald, who has spent an evening with a writer named Fowler, who had expected that he would be meeting a secret agent. He would be looking into a lot of adventure, but instead, he rather gets bored when he meets Oswald, as the things that had happened were exactly opposite of what he had imagined. How Oswald gets rid of his unexpected guest proves his expertise as a secret agent. Story of the lesson. The story is about a witty secret agent named Oswald. He was with a writer named Fowler throughout the evening. As Fowler was interested in spending time with a secret agent, but when he spends time with Oswald, he realizes that he is exactly the opposite of what he had imagined and that he was a bore. Oswald then told Fowler that he had been thinking wrong and that soon he would be looking at a report that would change the country's future. Then Oswald takes Fowler to his room, and when they enter the room, a guy with a gun named Max was standing in the room. He asked them to be comfortable until the reports about the missiles arrived in 30 minutes, as he was there to steal the reports. This was the first adventure out of many that Fowler had expected when he had thought of meeting a secret agent. While they were talking, Oswald started with a story about how a guy had entered from the balcony last month below his room. While this talk was going on, a sudden knock was heard at the door. Oswald said that it must be the police, as he wanted them to check on him after some time because he wanted to make the reports that were coming in extra secure. Max, pointing his gun towards them, said that he would be waiting in the balcony and that Oswald should send away the police, otherwise, he would shoot them and even take the risk of being caught by the police. As the door knob is turned, the Max jumps out of the window and loud scream is heard. The door opens, a waiter comes in and says that he had brought the wine that Mr. Oswald had ordered. He keeps the bottle, tray and glasses on the table and leaves. Fowler is surprised and asks him about the police, to which Oswald replied that there was no police. Then Fowler asks, what about the person who was waiting in the balcony outside the window? To which Oswald replied that the person would not return, that there was no balcony there. And this shows the quick wit of Oswald, as he took advantage of the situation and made Max nervous, due to which he jumped out of the window. And without thinking and looking down, he had jumped from the top floor of the hotel and would have possibly died. This is how Oswald outwitted Max and saved himself from a very dangerous situation. Theme. Oswald did not fit any description of a secret agent. He did not live up to a romantic picture of a secret agent that we read in books or see in films. He was rather fat and sloppy. He lived in a very small room on the sixth floor of a hotel. However, Ausable was gifted with a rare presence of mind. He was quick of action, his fertile brain could even invent and cook up stories and situations that would confuse and unnerve his rivals. He cooked up the story of the balcony below the window of his room, and the arrival of the police. He outwitted and outsmarted his rival and enemy secret agent, Max, who had come to take away a very important paper concerning about some new missile. Through his presence of mind, Ausable was able to get rid of his rival Max. Word meanings. So first word is gloomy. It means dark or poorly lit. Whizzed, spoke breathing noisily and heavily. Espionage, spying. Envision, imagine as a future possibility. Prosaic, ordinary. Chuckled, laughed quietly. Disillusioned, disappointed in someone or something. Authentic, of undisputed origin, not a copy. Slender, gracefully thin, slightly to a small degree. Menacing, suggesting the presence of danger. Armchair, a large comfortable chair with the side supports for a person's arm. Nuisance, a person or thing causing inconvenience. Swung, move or cause to move back and forth. Stammered, speak with sudden involuntary pause and tendency to repeat the initial letters of words. Sloppy, carelessly dressed. Romantic, imaginative. Possibly just well enough. Shrilly, in a high pitch. Missiles, weapons directed by remote control. So this is the end of the today's lecture. So see the video, go through the notes. If you have any doubt, you can comment. So we will meet soon with the next video.